And it's okay to feel sad for that person who did the best that they could with what they knew at the time. Hi, I'm Boyd, and this is the Freedom Habit, where we help you break patterns that keep holding you back and build a life that you feel you don't need to escape from. Today, I'm going to talk about something I don't think the manifestation community speaks of very often, and that is grief. One of the reasons you might keep falling back into old patterns, into old habits, into the old identity, once you even make a choice like, I'm going to be this person, is because you never grieve the old person that you let go of. And that is an important factor in being free and being able to step into that new version, that new timeline that you plan to live on, that you want to live on. When you choose to level up and select a different way of living, there is going to be a grieving process. It's difficult to let go of that old person, of that old identity that you are so familiar with. You're letting go of the you who survived really difficult times, the you who built coping mechanisms, just to get through the day sometimes, to get through that life, those times in your life where you thought you couldn't even make it. So you have a certain respect and a certain love for that version of you, for that person that you are, or that you were, I should say. That old familiar pain, even though it was pain, it was familiar. You're going to miss that. You're going to grieve that. The story of your life, the story of you that you thought you had to be in order to survive. You're going to miss those parts of you. And it's okay to feel sad. It's not easy to let go of that old self. And in your ego, it feels comfortable with that old person, and it will try to bring you back. You're going to have intrusive thoughts. You're going to have sad or grieving emotions, and you're going to wonder why. Well, I'm telling you why right now. And it's okay, and it's normal. Changing for the better is great. It's a wonderful thing to do, but it's also a loss. And that is why a lot of us end up self-sabotaging and going back to that old identity, is because of that grieving process, and we don't understand that's what's happening. We just think things are going wrong, and it's so much easier. Let me just go back there. I can't deal with this. It's too emotionally overwhelming, or you feel misunderstood by family members. There's friends that you don't get along with anymore, or you just feel out of place with. There's old environments you don't feel comfortable in. There's a lot of changes that happen when you choose to level up. You have to release a lot of things that you were so used to and so comfortable with that it actually hurts. So if you do slip up and fall back into that old identity, realize all you got to do is make that choice again, to be like, no, I'm not this. I am not that person anymore. I am this. I have chosen to live like this. I've chosen to be this person. It's okay. You're not regressing. You're just grieving. So release it, let it go, commit back to that choice to be that new person, to do the new thing, to live the new life, and forgive yourself. You can honor who you were, that person that got you through all those difficult times, without returning back to that identity. And it's okay to feel sad for that person who did the best that they could with what they knew at the time. Sorry. Yeah, when I think of this, it breaks my heart sometimes, because I struggle with this. That's what I'm talking about. So here's a couple ways to release that person and let go of the grief, so to speak. One, you could write that person a letter and thank them for all the things they did and all the ways they helped you. And another way, which I think is even more powerful, is to go to a park or the ocean or a trail in the woods you like to walk to, somewhere in nature that's peaceful, and say, hey, I'm letting you go here today. I appreciate everything you did for me. And I thank you and I love you. But you are now free to go. You are free and I release you. You could even write something on a tree, put a date on a tree, or I don't know, throw a rock in the ocean, whatever. Make it ritualistic and meaningful, something that your subconscious, your mind, and hearts can remember. All right, I hope this helps you. Peace and love.